Hey, Coach Sean here. Welcome to another Saturday follow along mobility video. Okay, after a hard week of training, you want to treat your body to a little TLC, get mobile, focus on deep breathing, and relax. Okay, this is a good blend of yoga type stuff and some general mobility. So we are going to start with phase one of our warm up, our head to toe joint mobility. Think of this as a bit of a postural assessment. And then we're going to move on to the floor and just follow my cues and do the best you can to relax. Okay, starting phase one, joint mobility. 3, 2, 1, now. Standing nice and tall, start with your head and neck looking side to side. Make sure to deep breathe. This is not strenuous. Simply preparing the body for a nice, relaxing stretch. Excellent work. And now chin to chest and look straight up. Try to do this while nasal breathing the whole time. It's a great way to slow your breathing down. It's linked to better posture. Get you nice and relaxed. Ears to shoulders. Excellent work. Working your way down, shoulder circles. Bring them up towards the ears and down towards the hips. And switch directions. One arm stays straight. Same side, the hip goes back. Draw big circles with the arm. Brush up the bicep against the ear. Opening up the hip and the shoulders at the same time. And go ahead and switch directions. Relax with this. Little TLC for the hips and shoulders. Same thing for the other side. Arms straight, kickstand the leg, big backward circles. And switch directions. Loosen things up here with the torso twist, pivoting on the back foot. Chest stays high. Let the arms swing, loosening up the whole body. Excellent work. Hands on the hips. Big hula hoop. Draw hip circles. Relax. Keep breathing. Working our way down. And go ahead and switch directions. Excellent. Feet together. Reach down towards the floor and up towards the ceiling. Nice and easy. Use whatever range of motion your body will allow. Your knees can be bent. Beautiful. Keep the core engaged. Hinge back. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Tuck the chin. Thumbs are up. We're going to pinch the shoulder blades together. So we're retracting our shoulder blades, focusing on the middle back muscles. Getting that stretch in the hamstrings at the same time. Excellent. Stationary marching, driving up with the one knee, reaching back with the opposite arm. Nicely done. Lie flat on your back. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, or try nasal breathing for as long as you can. Big, deep breaths. Just relaxing. And when you're ready, one leg goes straight, both arms are overhead. Raise up one leg and both arms facing the ceiling. Bring them down slowly and repeat this. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Mobilize those shoulders as you bring them down towards the ground. Keep that going. Just a couple more. Totally relaxed. Slightly working the core at the same time. And let's go ahead and switch legs. Leg is straight, arms are overhead, bringing them up towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, and mobilizing the shoulders at the same time. Making sure to deep breathe, totally relaxed. Excellent work. Bringing both knees up, bent. Windshield wipe your legs, keeping the edges of the feet on the floor. Both knees come to one side and then the other side. Nice and easy. Relaxing the hips, stretching out the low back. Keep this going. Almost done. Cross one leg over. Using your arms, push your thigh away so you feel the stretch in the outside of the hip. And then lay off by pulling your knee towards your center. Push the thigh away and then pull it towards you. Feeling that hip stretch, continuing to breathe. Do this a few more times. When you're ready, bring the top foot down towards the floor. Deep breathe. Hold that stretch. Nicely done. Slowly come back to neutral. Switch legs. Cross the leg over. Use your arms. Push the thigh away. And then pull it back towards yourself. Continuing to deep breathe. Try to relax the hip as best you can, even when there's a bit of tension from the stretch. Continue with that breathing. When you're ready, bring the top foot down towards the ground, opening up the hips, stretching out the low back. Hold the position and breathe. Almost done. And slowly bring the hips back up to neutral. Whenever you're ready. And let's get the arms up in the air and try some wrist circles. Deep breathing. And now switch directions. Sticking with those wrist circles. Get up into a sitting position. Support yourself with your hands. Knees are bent, chest is high, shoulders are down. Have the hips just floating over the floor. And bring your hamstrings towards your calves. Keep the arch in your lower back, keep the chest high, shoulders stay down. We're working our squat pattern. Should feel a bit of a stretch in the forearms and the wrist and the chest as well. Nice and easy. Keep that going. Excellent work. Face the floor. Bring the knees apart and your feet together. Try to keep the arch in your low back the whole time. Let's get positioned on the forearms as shown. We're going to rock forwards and backwards, sinking into the hips. Again, keep the arch in your lower back if you can. Spine stays neutral. Your knees are apart, your feet are together. And we're just holding this position, rocking forwards and backwards just a wee bit. Nicely done. Get into a half kneeling position. Core is engaged. You're feeling the hip flexor stretch. I want you to engage the glute on the knee that's bent on the ground. Engage that glute and then lay off. Try to flex your butt muscle and then relax. And then flex and then relax. And keep that going until I tell you to stop. Now with your arms, bring them up overhead and lean away from the knee that's on the ground. And repeat, bring your arms up overhead, lean away from that knee that's on the ground, back to neutral. And one more time, bring those arms up overhead, lean away from that grounded knee. Should feel a big stretch along the side of the body. Switch knees in that half kneeling position. Chest is high, core is engaged. We're stretching out the hip flexor, engaging the glute. Contract the glute and then relax. And keep doing that. This is a subtle movement, but a very therapeutic movement for your low back. With both arms, bring them up towards the sky and lean away from that grounded knee. Back down, arms up, lean away from the grounded knee, and one more time. Excellent work. Get flat on your belly. Bring the elbows underneath your shoulders and start bending the knees. Bring the heel towards your butt. This is opening up the whole front of the body. Simply alternate those knee bends and relax. When you're ready, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself away from the floor. Go up and down. Almost like you're doing push-ups. Nice and easy, relax, deep breathe, and use only whatever range of motion your body will allow. Deep breathing. Very good. Nicely done.